Hi guys, it's Dety.
And it's Mimi. Welcome to Daisy and Mimi Review Things. So, Daisy, how was your week? Review the
My
week
week
for
was
us,
a
real
week.
quick. What's the heck? What's a poor review?
It was a week. It came, it started, and it ended.
Wow.
All glory be to God.
To God be the glory. Honestly speaking, this week felt so long for me for some
Mm.
reason. Like Wednesday felt like it should be Friday, and by Friday I
It
was like,
felt odd. Like Tuesday, I was like, is it just only Tuesday? Like, for heaven's sake.
yeah, it felt so long. And I was telling someone, and she was like, "Oh, that hash is busy." That's why I said, "Me, I'm not even that busy. I'm busy, but like not overly busy." So I was like, it still feels like I've been in this week for like 2 weeks. It
Yeah,
was something else. Crazy, crazy,
yeah.
crazy. All right,
Happy it's the weekend. Always happy it's the weekend.
TGIF, man. I should have had
Yeah.
my glass to cheers to people.
I have a glass,
TGIF.
but it's Ribena, guys. So,
Why this
I'll cheers
was?
for it. Can I say
Hi.
something that happened to
Yeah.
me one time at work actually? We
Yeah.
were on a Teams meeting and it was like happening and I just picked up my glass cup to drink and I dropped it down and this people are gonna be thinking I'm drinking wine at 10 a.m. in the morning. Cause my these people be nosy sometimes.
I was like,
So I was
Adito,
like,
is everything okay?
and lo and behold, after that Teams ended, I had another like Teams with someone else and it's like, ooh, I told her, were you drinking wine? I'm like, no.
Like,
But yeah, I knew everyone was thinking, you're drinking wine at 10 a.m. in the morning. Is it that bad?
yeah,
Is
they'll be like,
it?
do we need to have a conversation? Do you need special services?
Yeah.
Let's know what's up. But yeah, cheers to the weekend.
Yep.
Um, let's get right into it because
Get
we
right
have
into it.
reached the end of Love is Blind. The reunion is out, and let's just start with what did you think of this reunion, Daisy?
I think it was good. The best they've done thus far.
Yes, I think it was amazing. In fact, it was. I was texting that at some points it was so awkward. Like it felt very intrusive. It felt like
Like
it
you
was
shouldn't be
very
watching.
uncomfortable. Yes, which I'm like, okay, that means that they did a very good job in, getting
Yeah.
into the business, getting to the as Nelson says, Nelson into the nitty gritty.
To nitty gritty.
I'm like Nelson, nitty gritty.
No, it's
Okay,
the nitty gritty.
the nitty gritty. I like that they brought the old couples. Like you were saying before, like they should utilize their previous
Past.
cast, old cast members, because there was Izzy and Micah too.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have to say that as Micah, I don't know whether just time has passed, but well, I liked how she really apologized to her during her season show. So I forgive her. Not like she offended me personally, but now I actually like her, and I was happy to see her. Izzy, I was kind of like, why is Izzy here? But we'll find out why, and I'm like,
He's a new
okay.
man, new credit, new man.
Yeah, so it's got fake that credit, got that credit fixed.
You
Okay.
know, it's like I will let you people let the last time you heard about me be easy as bad credit. It's like so yeah, I had to say it. I just had to say it.
No, he had to
Yeah.
say it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Obviously, Brett and Tiffany, lovely to see them.
Yeah.
Kwame and Chelsea, also lovely to see them. Even though till tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
I still wonder. Kwame has this way of smiling that looks like he's under duress, and I just wonder, like, are you really happy,
He's
or
happy. Just
I think he's happy, but I think
yeah.
his smile is just always under
I think
duress.
it's just it's just maybe just the way
Yeah,
his face is.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I love the fact that the season four couples are all besties, like Bliss and Zach,
Mm.
Tiff and Brett, and Kwame and
So it
Chelsea.
was a really good season in terms of
It
bonding.
was,
Yeah.
yes, because even Marshall too, because when they were showing Bliss's shower, Marshall was there, so which I love. So
Yeah.
obviously, I'm sure that he has brought his babe into their circle.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's just a very
And this season
wholesome.
seems like they're also like tight like that too, in terms of
Yeah,
friendship,
yeah.
especially
Yeah,
among the
yeah,
girls.
yeah.
Yeah.
Among the girls, it seems very solid. I loved it. This reunion, they came with the fire and the thunder, and
What part? Where do you want to start?
I started from the beginning because
Okay,
they dove right in, and I was like,
let's go.
ah. Starts with the unholy trinity of Sarah and Jeremy and Laura.
Mm-mm.
Please give us the
Mm-mm-mm.
thoughts. Opening,
My
don't
thoughts.
say opening prayer. We're already in there.
Like they do the Jeremy is still with someone, and here she comes. And the audience is like, are we supposed to clap? Like,
I
do we
swear the
applaud
audience was
this?
yeah. The audience was like,
It's
we
like,
don't approve of
do
this.
we applaud? Is this where
Some
we
some
applaud?
people were rolling their eyes like, please. I was
And
like, ah,
production is like, oh, they mic'd almost everybody in that audience because they called people like woman number 14. And so I was like, I would love to be woman number 14 in the audience. Like, no, because she was like, awkward. Yeah, people, the audience was given. It was given.
they were given. I love like me. So I love that they had an audience. Me, I think that if they wanted to have an audience at Madison Square, it will still fill up. Wherever they
Mm.
want to have
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah,
reunion,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it will fill up. So all this, they are still thinking small. I'm like, no, no, no. You
They
broke
need
the
to go
internet.
big.
Yeah, you need to say, oh, it's going to be live at Madison Square Garden from 7 to 10
Yeah,
p.m.
I was
Ah,
gonna say the
let's
reason
go.
they cannot have a large audience is because they pre-record the reunion, right? And then all the NDAs that you have to like, oh, you can't say this, you
Yeah,
can't
no, I
reveal
know.
this.
I
Yeah,
figured. I
so
figured. Oh, I mean, I figured. That's why they didn't start making the reunion live, but not that
hmm
scenario that they did in Netflix, as in live studio audience, Madison
hmm
Square Garden, sell tickets to it,
so
give
people can
give
show up.
yeah 3 hours. As in, some people will, some audience members will ask questions live and direct because some people
Oh,
have some
like you know the way they
questions.
do in BravoCon, right?
I have never watched BravoCon, funny enough.
I haven't, but I heard that you can like walk up and ask questions on the mic.
Ooh. I know the
So
question. I know the
yeah,
question.
and
I
that's
know.
like
I know the housewife. I
that's
want
like
to ask her the question.
that's like dangerous,
I was Ashley. It's
dangerous.
actually not me. I'm interested in asking. It's actually actually there's Ashley, there's Giselle, there's Robin, even Wendy.
You have
Yeah,
questions.
I have questions for those Potomac
So
women.
just imagine if they did that and then we just walk up to the mic. What would
Yeah,
you
it was
ask?
a
What would
lovely.
we ask if you were like allowed to walk up to the mic?
So me, I'd have asked Kenneth like what happened because I think that that was the one question that they didn't really delve into. Like
hmm
what happened? Because yeah, we know that you guys are good now, but like what happened?
I think that question would have not been answered because it seems like you know how like in Scandal, like before you go, like when there's a scandal and then she coaches you on what to do. I feel like Brittany and Kenna came there prepared. Where a team
Yeah,
cannot be
yeah, and I'm like
divided.
Britney,
So
no.
you are not gonna get any answer.
Free Britney. Like, should we do start another campaign of Free
No,
Britney? It's for you. Like,
Brittany.
I'm
Brittany
like, are
is
you in
good.
the
She's good
sunken
where she
place?
is.
No, I feel like this is a sunken place. I'm like, no, you cannot even like. I'm sorry. Even if you want to be like a good friend or whatever, you cannot be in the front of. You cannot be in the front. He has to
hmm
be in the front. You can be behind, supporting and saying that, oh yes, what he said is right. You cannot be in the front and be championing. We saw this thing on. We saw this thing happen. And I'm sorry, I understand him saying, he knows how it looks, and then that how it looks versus how it was, that he called Clay after in shambles. I said, of course he called Clay because yeah, I'm Black Love. This, of course he
Oh,
called
every time Clay and AJ were talking, he was like,
yeah,
yeah, that guy, it was like, my black people.
yeah. He's in love
Mm-hmm.
with Black Love. He's in love with the
Mm-hmm.
blacks, which I'm like,
Yeah,
I
the
love it for you,
blacks.
Kenny. I love it for you. Yeah, we'll get into it, all that. So, but yeah, let's start from the top. Sarah
From the
Ann,
top.
Jeremy, and Laura.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Laura came with the fire. I liked the way she
See,
talked to
yeah,
what's her name? God, I don't want to put her
Sarah Ann.
Yeah, I like the audacity to say she's not a pygmy. Come on. You
Like, you say I'm
literally
a
are the
pick me?
definition.
I'm a pick me. Yeah, I'm like, Godfather. So
You are the definition of a pygmy. Like, you are the definition of a pygmy. Stop. Just stop.
I love Chelsea when Chelsea just was, oh, they're, how did she say it? Oh, they are broken up every other minute or something like
No,
that. I
it's
was
like
like, oh,
every time I see him, they're broken up.
broken up.
I'm like,
I
ooh.
was like, no,
Chelsea
I
was
love those. They
dropping.
were all dropping. Jessica too said, oh, you said you have your moments. Oh, you've had your moments. I said, Jesus, if
Yeah,
I was
whatever,
Sarah, and
man.
I would have walked away because I'm like, what this fire is too
And
much.
then Chelsea dropped that. Oh,
Jeremy was saying that at least that he didn't want to look as bad as Jimmy did. And I
Well,
appreciate that Jimmy was like not having that. Then stupid Jeremy said, "Oh, if I said that, if what kind of stupid all the stupid
yeah,
apologies he
him
was
and
giving."
Sarah don't know how to apologize because like
No,
saying
Sharon
if
not apologize. Yeah, saying if I was like,
saying if is not an apology. Like
if
stop.
I said that, I'm sorry. Same thing he did to Laura, and then Sarah Ann. So because when they showed that Sarah Ann and Laura actually had a conversation at the lake, and it was looking like heart to heart, like Sarah Ann was talking to Laura for advice on this guy and
Hmm.
everything. So which would like common decency should would mean that would say that if Sarah Ann was truly a girl's girl and not a pick me and all the things that she claims she is, if
Hmm.
she was still going to move forward with Jeremy, number one, she wouldn't have gone jet skiing with Jeremy at the lake, knowing that you just spoke
Hmm.
to Laura and that Laura was not impressed and not happy, and that Laura found what you did hella disrespectful, and that you guys were friends before. Number one, I
Yeah.
don't think she should have gone jet skiing. Number two, she should have pulled Laura aside and said, "I want to hear it from my mouth. Jeremy and I are going to date. I'm aware of all the red flags, and I'm going to put myself in there." I feel like if she had
Hmm.
done those two things, they will still be friends.
Sure.
But she chose to just, oh my god, it's my life, it's my moment. Da, 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 da,
Hmm.
da. I'm like, stupid girl. Anyways, once again, I don't approve of death threats, but
No, no, like the top when we first started our YouTube review of Love is Blind, I think we had a conversation about that. Like, it's just we're here to have fun. That's a bit much. You watch the show on Netflix. Why the hell are you going into someone's like chat box and saying you need
yeah,
to
yeah,
die because of
die
what?
because of
For what
wars. Like
reason? It's
everybody has
ridiculous.
done, yeah, like we've all done bad things, and Serena has done.
Yeah.
I mean, my only issue we had was that she refused to take accountability. Because
Yeah.
even when they asked her, I think Vanessa asked, no, I give it to them this season. I think they've listened to us and they've made them ask the real questions. But Vanessa asked, like, "Are you guys friends?" And Sarah Ann decided to once again answer in a very argumentative, like aggressive manner. No, they're not friends. They start talking to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they're like, yeah,
And then
because
Chelsea goes, "Well, that's because you unfollowed us and followed all our men." I'm like, "Thank you, Chelsea."
I said Chelsea.
Yeah,
No,
nice
the
one.
girls were giving us, they were giving me life. I was like,
Hmm.
yes, my ladies, I love this.
Yeah, and also AD when she was like, "Trevor, say with your chest."
No, see, AD, after this reunion, I call her Queen AD because the way she spoke in a very classy way all the time, and when she gave her little reads, they were very, politely done, but very
Hmm.
artfully, masterfully done. She didn't talk too
Hmm.
much. She said enough. So I loved it. So we move on to so when I mean and I loved I think Laura has grown because like one thing I noticed was that the way she was, you know, getting her point across, she didn't insult, she was not saying kick
Hmm.
rocks with no shoes, all this kind of childish kind of
Hmm.
insults. So to me, I
But
guess
she
it also
like
means she
still
has moved on. Oh no, no,
jabbed in the right
oh yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. Oh yes. And now that's
Oh,
what I'm
we
saying,
call
like
it
she
give
gave the jab.
reads. She
She
gave
gave
good
reads. She
reads.
yeah, she
Yeah.
knows. She read them. She read them like papa that they were backed into a corner. And I like that
Hmm.
Vanessa also went behind Laura and pushed them into the corner for that. Are you guessing that this is what she's saying? I said,
Hmm.
oh,
Hmm.
Vanessa.
Yeah, when Vanessa said, "Yeah, well, he picked Laura, so why would we show the parts about you and him having conversations?"
And then she's like, Faye.
Like
I'm like,
for
yes,
what
Sarah. I'm
reason?
like, think, girl, think. And I like for Vanessa also asked her, like, okay, so the whole your real or was it a real or a TikTok? And she's
Yeah.
saying, oh, guys, it's just entertainment. That's not. She said that these are real lives. Like you can't be saying, oh, it's just entertainment when like real people are involved. Laura introduced Jeremy to us, to our whole family. Fine, Laura has that issues. Nobody thinks she's perfect. But if he wanted to break up with her, there's a way he could have done it. That the way he did it was not right. And I mean, I don't believe that where he came up, he came inside and went upstairs. I don't believe that for 1 second. I believe Laura's story. He came in,
Hmm.
stayed downstairs, waited for her to come downstairs. He was not even wearing shades.
It's
Then
it's it's funny when people that say they remember things when they are being like they're arguing people, and then when you say the truth, then all of a sudden, I don't remember if you say it happened, I don't remember. Dude, stop.
and it's always men. I'm sorry to say
It's
this.
always like
Especially men.
stop.
Men don't remember
It's
things
not a good
accurately. I
argument.
was like, what's your problem?
You
Then
know
don't
you
say it.
remember.
No, they don't say it. Just say I don't remember. From the beginning, just say, oh, I don't remember. Don't say a story that we know is clearly false. You're not saying that, oh, that the only time, first of all, you said you never went to her house. Now suddenly the only time you went to her house was when you went to drop her. Which one is it?
Lie,
Which one
lie.
is it?
As we say, lie, lie.
Like, because suddenly next thing you say, oh no, actually we talked in the house just for 20 minutes, but we know that's when the man says 20 minutes, it can be 2 hours.
Uh, Case
Yeah,
in point,
Jimmy.
Jimmy
Yeah,
said he
yeah.
had a 10-minute date that was 2 hours
Right,
plus.
they showed it, and he now said that, oh, her tone, and they showed it. I'm like, which tone here? What was the
She
tone?
left. No, she didn't. You left first.
You
She
guys
came
even
back before
agreed.
you. Like, dude. So I think this season has like helped a lot of girls. A lot of girls have been probably feeling crazy when guys like try to like, sorry
Gaslight
to
them.
use that word, but gaslight
No, they
you.
gaslight them.
No, girls, you really, really, really what your like your how will I
Your
say your
experiences, true.
experience really did happen
Yeah,
in the order in which you
in
thought it
which you
happened.
remember
It
it.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, what the F? So I was like, "Ah, you people, you man. I know I said it that Jeremy and Jimmy have the same problem. I already clocked it that Jeremy and Jimmy have the same problem. And it's showing it's evidence. With Jimmy, we're still going to enter Jimmy because Jimmy have a lot of thoughts on
Yeah, but
Jimmy.
Jimmy is still better than
We
Jeremy.
go
I
enter,
I
no, of
put
course, he's still
Jeremy at the
better.
bottom of the
No,
shade.
Jeremy is at the bottom. See, Jeremy has joined Barista and Shake
Hmm.
because, like, in the land that we forgot, that's where he is. And Netflix, I think that Barista is on the perfect match. Ah, God.
For what wasn't he on last season? Why is he on this season?
Because you know that he has been doing photo shoots with Micah. That's
I
why.
don't
That's why
look. I we don't deserve this.
we
We
do. We're
did
good
nothing
people.
wrong,
We're
Netflix.
good
We paid our
people.
subscription fees. You told us to separate our family or whatever you call
And
it.
we separated the households.
Why?
It was a painful separation that
We did
cost
it.
money.
We did it. And here we are.
Oh,
Why?
Netflix. Jeez.
We don't deserve it. No.
I'm
What
so
did we
sad
do?
because I'm going to watch Perfect Match. That's why I'm sad because I'm going to watch it.
If you know, like if he's on there and he hasn't changed and he still believes that he's God's gift to
He's God's
women, I
gift to
can't.
women. He hasn't changed because remember on last season of Perfect Match when he was saying that he will help the girl. Do you remember that time when he was saying that he
Like,
helps the girl and the girl was
like,
like, "Excuse me."
Jesus.
Well, let's hope that fathers, maybe they said that parents will change these people. So let's hope.
Mm, okay. I
I love the
no.
fact though that I heard that they said that his baby mama left the baby with him that she don't want to do. I love that for him, for her, for him. I love that for her. Because when it's the other way around, it's normal. Oh, the woman, da da da. No, the
Mm-hmm.
consequences of your actions, you live with it. You went to be
Nice.
doing
I didn't know
matches
that, but
without.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw that somewhere. She left him. So, not like they were dating, but then she kind of like gave him, like,
The
you should
baby.
do him, do you? So, he's a true single father. So, I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. And there's next,
Wherever
they bring
Jess
out,
is, please
yeah,
Jess stay away from Barista.
please, that one. I
Please.
will, I will have to
Please.
knit down big. Because that one that she dated Harry, I'm like, what are you doing now? This is wrong. This is the problem. You want a daddy for the autumn. These no ways. Harry, those are not the people that are daddy figures.
Hmm. Who do you think? Before we go back to like the finale, who else do you think is on like Wild
Perfect
Guess?
match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people from Too Hot to Handle,
Okay.
the last season of Too Hot to Handle. Yeah. Then from Love is Blind. Um, I think this girl is there. I hope not though. Zenab, but I hope not.
Hmm. Do you think AD will show up? I know that maybe they didn't announce it because it's like a trump card or something. I don't know. For
No, I
later,
don't know. I don't see where Eddie was talking. I don't feel like she's
she's
healed
not
enough
ready for
to
stuff like that.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's ready for that. I'm
Yeah.
not ready for that. And I said, like, I don't think she's ready for that. Even though I'm
Fair.
happy for her that she's getting exposure, I think that she has opportunities to get lots of deals and, you know,
Yeah. Can
partnerships,
we?
brand partnerships and stuff.
Yeah. Can we just go straight into Trevor and like why his
Yes,
grandmas came on this show?
Trevor. Trevor just came crying. I said, no, no, no.
Not even that, it's the way he walked in.
And now, he just came in already like, I like, no, we're still going to powder you. You cannot
Wait,
come
but
with
people
this
are saying that
energy.
you're being a bully.
No, that's why I said no. I'm not going to allow him. We're not going to allow him to get away with that. And that's why I like that they didn't let him get away with this. Because when he comes with that kind of energy, people not start feeling bad like, oh, but no, I like that fact. Even the cast were like, eh? No, 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 bro. You're gonna speak. Because this is bullshit. And I love
Like,
it. And I love the fact
what
that
was the plan between you and your babe? What was the plan really?
you know that should be you showed me the video now.
No,
And
I know I'm being like sarcastic, like seriously.
no, because actually
What?
that plan did not have an end. The plan was very stupid. And then what he was now saying that, oh, how they are toxic. You guys are toxic. You fell in love with Chelsea. You came out of the house and you're telling this your other babe, let's get married. Make it make sense. The only thing I can say
Don't make
about
no
it was
sense.
women's intuition because Chelsea said that there was just something that she just didn't know, but she didn't. She just wasn't all in with him. She didn't know why, and she just didn't
It's
go.
just how it's
Women's
for
intuition.
me. It's how everybody was in love with him. Like after he left the
Yes, now we all
Portsmouth and he
felt
was
bad.
enjoying it. It's
Our
like, oh,
mullet man.
posted on TikTok that POV when everyone thought you would be the villain, but you turned out to be the
Who
daddy and
is
walking
the
enjoying himself.
villain?
Mm. And then it was like his girlfriend's like, oh really?
That's what he wanted. That he wanted to be
That
loved.
lie skit was like, oh really?
Oh,
All
really?
glory to me. His babe was saying somewhere like, oh really? Okay now, all right. Yeah,
But she's dumb
let's get
because
on it.
if she wanted to be with him, it could have still worked because the show is over a year later or almost a year later. It could have still worked because now it would just be like he's the heartbroken guy that Chelsea
Let's be
dumped,
real with
and
ourselves.
now they are together. But she decided to spoil it,
Let's
spoil sand in their Gary.
no, no. Let's be real with ourselves.
The girl is stupid, sha, but
Yeah,
anyways,
y'all need to get checked. Because how do you have a relationship and say, oh, babe, I'm going to go on a show to meet someone else? Wait for me. And you wait.
it should that leads to
That's
marriage.
that. That is something else.
So
And you
I
agree.
believe him when he says that they are toxic, but do you know why like I mean I believe the girl. I think she came with receipts, but I just think
Hmm.
she's stupid, and that's why I don't really care
Yeah,
what
she
she has to say.
was.
Sorry, don't let me say. I'm so
What's the
dismissive.
word? No, no, no. Like I wouldn't say that she was stupid. I would just say she was a fool for love.
She was not a
Do
fool
you
for love. She
understand?
was. She was no. She wasn't. She was stupid. Like sorry, not stupid. She was. You know that thing that girls that we women like to do where we have
She
we feel something.
explained away
She didn't
and
to herself.
rationalized
To
something that
herself.
should have never been rationalized.
Yes, and the thing about guys is that you have to spell things out to them because initially, fine, I actually believe that initially they were not that serious, and then they were getting at least on her own side things were getting serious, right? Because you know that thing that Trevor said is a trigger when he said, "I not even asked her out." This is why I make guys ask me spell it out. This is why this kind of public global embarrassment is why
Yeah.
I say spell it out. Look at
Mm-hmm.
him now. He's not using that as a cop out. But because we women know better, we know that this is just what they
You've not
say.
asked her, but you can tell her you love her. Are you?
Like you can say that you love her. You can say that you can say let's get married. And apparently that no count because you've not said will you be my girlfriend or yeah my girlfriend or whatever. Can you see how guys be treating girls? So that was my thing. So for me, the best thing for her to have done. Sorry, she's not stupid. The thing she should have, like she did that thing where she didn't express herself well. When things got serious for her, she should have told him that she doesn't feel comfortable with him going on the show when their relationship is going in this trajectory.
Yeah.
That you can't be dating me and be going to meet like date other people. I'm not okay with it. Simple. You can't expect. I'm sorry. I've learned not the hard way. I've learned by experience that you cannot expect. Guys don't just know what to do. That thing that you said you were okay with yesterday. If you don't say you're not okay with it today, they will do it tomorrow. Until you say I'm not okay with it, they'll keep
Mm-hmm.
doing it. You have to
Mm-hmm.
say I'm not okay with it. Then they'll now say okay. Then they can now say I want to keep doing this, then you now have to decide that will you take it or will you say let's go.
Exactly. I was just like, okay, this is it. This is it for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like what happened is that after he came out and everything, then they
I
probably
think he
had a
abandoned
falling
her
out.
afterwards. Yeah. I think he just
No,
abandoned
I
her.
don't think Abandon had that time because at that time he hadn't come out yet. So the abandonment will have to be recent.
No, yeah, I think it's recent. Like I think when he was getting the fame and everybody's like Trevor, Trevor, it's like I don't need this girl no more.
Good. Can you see? And
Yeah,
that another lesson that we should learn about
yeah.
men. Even though some women say that men don't like the person that is with them when they are down.
No, they don't.
So don't be that girl that was like, I stood by him when he had nothing.
Cool
Girl,
stuff.
he gonna leave you with nothing. Okay? So just like once again,
Yeah,
please, I'm not a man hater because I know sometimes I sound like one. I'm not a man hater. I love men. Then we talk like those people. I have a brother, I have a father. I don't hate men.
yeah.
But we just have to learn how to kind of navigate interacting with them. And then Trevor
I
was
mean,
the poor Trevor. I'm like, what has the internet done to him? Because he was about to cry. You think he was fake?
let me like,
Because he was
Trevor is
like,
fine.
can I
Trevor
can
is
I go
fine.
now? He
Do you
was
know
like, can I
why?
go now?
Trevor is fine because he did this. No one did. We didn't do this to him. He did this, and I
I
think
know, but
that
you
it's
know how
okay. He's facing
mean
the
people
consequences of his
are.
actions. People should not. Again, once again, it's done. Can I just say the show is done? Okay, reunion is done. Everybody to your tents. Back to your
Like, get
tents.
back
Okay,
to your life.
back
Like,
to your
come
tents.
on.
Do not go to people's DMs and be saying rubbish. Back to
Yeah,
your tents, everyone. We'll come back out of hibernation, and the next love is blind. Everybody,
to your sense of Israel.
stand up.
Like, yeah, like I just don't like even like people want to post comments. Like I see different things. Like I go to somebody's comment section and they're like just criticizing the person in a very harsh way.
It's
Because
too
obviously,
much.
like you're allowed to express yourself and to say you don't like this, you don't like. And you can say, "Oh, Trevor, what you did was not right." You can definitely say that because what he did
Hmm.
was wrong. It was misleading. And if Chelsea had picked him, that would have been 10 times worse. Because clearly, this babe that he dated, and this is my worry about it. You will be going out with a. I'm sorry to use this term, a weary. You now
What did
bring
we
one
say?
innocent
What is our
girl.
motto here, Mara?
What's the motto?
Men like wicked women.
They
It's
do.
our motto.
But
We
my
stand
point
by
is,
it.
Chelsea would have been extra collateral damage. If imagine,
Mm-hmm.
just imagine, because this girl clearly is not a girl that is standing on. I'm not going to. She gonna, you know, open the book. She
Yeah.
gonna do the reading. So
Mm-hmm.
poor Chelsea
Mm-hmm.
will just be there like,
Oh, yeah. Imagine that would have been the storyline.
yes, now that's what
Because
I'm saying.
that would
Poor
have been the
Chelsea.
storyline
Yes, because
when
this
he
girl
got
would
back
have come on
home.
camera. Oh, this girl would
Yeah.
have come on camera. Oh, she would
Because
have
he
come on
was
camera.
texting. That means that when he came out of the show, like if he had gone to whatever with her and then come back home, he would have been texting her that, oh, because she would have,
I'm back.
that guy would have texted him like 1,000 times and then he would
Yeah,
respond. Or
yeah,
worse, he'd probably be like, oh, I'm trying to make this thing with Chelsea work or whatever and ghost her. And she's like, oh, bet, I'll find you.
yeah.
I'll
Oh, trust.
find you. Yeah, but hey,
So,
enough about Trevor.
career with
Let's
Trevor.
go straight to. Should we go?
Queen
All right, we're doing
AD.
Claire and AD. Let's do
Queen
this.
AD. AD is my queen, man. I love the outfit. Even though I was like, is this a naked dress? Is it a naked
It is a
dress?
naked dress. She just had pasties
The
to cover her
pasties.
face.
I was like, okay, girl, I cannot dress
It's a
that way,
new
but
dress.
more power to you.
Yeah.
Clay was so emotional. Oh, made a mistake. She was the love of my life. I should have said
I'm
yes.
standing with Wale on this
Eh.
on how he feels about Clay. I'm standing on that.
What
I'm
did
standing with
Wale
him.
say? Please remind us.
He just feels like he doesn't feel like Clay is genuine, and it's like he did this whole okay, I need this, I need that, but he felt like he was just on the show to like promote his businesses. That part I may not 100% agree with that.
I don't agree
But
with
the
that
part
because
where I agree with was when he said, "Oh, now he's back and he says he has done the therapy. He's doing things," and then all the girls are like, "Oh, Clay," and it's like cycle complete.
Wale is mad.
Cycle is complete. Now everybody's like, "Oh, Clay." Yeah, I mean, girls are
No.
crazy because I remember when we're still like in episode 6 or 7, and I saw a girl write in his comments that, "Did you marry AD? If you
Oh
don't,
yeah,
I'm sliding your
yeah,
DMs." I'm like,
yeah, you
damn,
told me.
cause see someone shouting, "I'm toxic." I'm this. I'm that
And
on
you're like,
TV.
come over
And like
here,
if
come
AD
over
does it,
here.
and that is in the comment section. Imagine
Imagine
the
his DMs. Imagine his
and now
DMs.
that he has done therapy. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I
Wale
know,
is
right? So
right.
now he'll be giving them some therapy speak.
Mm.
I've done the work. I've learned.
He's done the
I'm
work.
not my father.
Mm-hmm.
He'll now be
Yeah.
giving you some, and you know that Clay and his mama are now doing media
Interviews
rounds.
together, yeah.
I love it for the moment. Mama Clay
Yeah.
deserves it because she a
Yeah,
good
she does.
woman.
Yeah.
She a good woman. Even though I
Mm-hmm.
feel like her heart must be breaking a little bit that her son, like, because obviously she knows that it's not necessarily, because obviously I don't blame Clay, like it was a childhood trauma that just festered for a very long time. I don't even think she
Mm-hmm.
knew how bad it was. Obviously she just found out
Mm-hmm.
last year, I guess, like how bad it was. And so I'm sure that she has done a lot of crying and they've done a lot of like heart to heart to kind of
Yeah. They'll need
do the
group
work.
therapy too, not just individual therapy. Like,
Yeah,
if his dad
yeah.
was willing to do therapy with him, it would be good too for them.
I
But
beg the way he responded when they asked him about his, like Vanessa asked that his mom said that dad should apologize, that did he apologize? He basically said no, the dad didn't apologize.
yeah, in a roundabout way, because Clay
Yeah, he
never
basically
answers
said no.
anything
Yeah,
directly.
he said that my dad and I don't have that kind of conversation. My dad, is guy, but I
Yeah.
understood. I'm like, he didn't say sorry,
Yeah. Yeah. But
and
yeah.
that's a mess because I feel like Clay may feel like he needs to hear that to move on,
Yeah.
and he may have to figure
He
out how to move on
he
without it.
doesn't know that he does, but it's kind of whatever. He might not need it to, he might not actually need to hear that if he's
No, he
truly in
doesn't need
therapy.
to. No, yeah, I'm saying that he may feel like he needs to. He may not need to, but he may just feel like,
Yeah.
oh, if I because. But the thing is that would actually help him to move faster because if he gets that, then it's like his daddy acknowledging that, oh, he did something wrong, and that, oh, Clay is not like, okay, I'm broken. Clay is more like, oh, something did happen to me and it was bad, and the person that's responsible has taken accountability for that. That is a bit of a freedom that Clay can benefit from. Like I wish his dad had given him. I cannot believe that it's been over a year and his dad is still choosing to be trifling.
Some people are just set in stone. It is what it is. Like I feel like when you hit a certain age, like if you're not truly going to go and do the work, you're set in stone. It's the way I feel about certain people. Like they're never going to change. Just leave it alone. It's not
Yeah,
worth it.
so I really hope
Yeah.
that Clay, I hope that he stays in therapy. I hope that he doesn't, because he's very good at his, that's his, I called him Pastor Clay last time. He's very good at this motivational speech kind of talking. So I hope that he's not doing that in therapy where he's just sounding like everything is going so well. I hope that he's actually like
I'm
doing
pretty
the
sure if he gets
work.
a really good therapist, you can see through that after a couple like
Yes,
sittings.
because another thing he said that I'm like, he said
He was,
he tried a different one, he tried
yeah,
different ones before he settled.
mhm.
So I'm like, are you trying to find the one that you can bamboozle, or are you trying to find the one that you cannot bamboozle? Because I don't know.
You can never know. That's his private therapy session.
Of
But
course,
like
of course.
everybody liked the conversation that Brett had with him, and how Brett
Yes,
was like, "Look, I also come from a broken home." Those things that happen to us like prior to our control, because you know I don't know what age do you really get your independence from your parents, but like whatever they do prior to that age, where you're like, okay, now actually I'm an adult. When do I stop blaming the things that my parents did to me and actually be like, okay, I'm done? And Brett is like beyond that now. It's like I can't say because I came from a broken home, I'm not going to have a good marriage, And he's like, I like the
yeah,
way he said it. Like,
yeah. I like that he was touched because I'm like, that's actually very sweet. That obviously we knew that he was watching Brett, but it was
yeah, we
nice
all knew.
to confirm that he was
Yeah,
watching Brett. Because Brett definitely gives husband. He does give husband. He gives
hmm
leader. He gives.
he
So
does.
definitely Brett must have done the work, and I guess that was what he was trying to pass across to Clay, that you just have to do the work. That
You just have to. It is
you
what
just
it
have to
is.
do the work.
As they
But
say, you
back to
play with the
Queen
cards that
AD.
are dealt. Oh, okay, back to
Yeah,
AD.
unfortunately. Back to Queen AD, man. I love
hmm
AD standing on business. She did not date him. I said, good. They may have fooled around, but at least they did not. I hope, well, she said moving on, so I don't know if they dated or not because she did not really answer the question.
Yeah, but they're
The way-
not currently dating.
But then explain that TikTok of that and doing this in his family else,
I
dancing.
think it was just something that just happened prior. Maybe they're like Britney and Kenny were
Kenneth.
just
I
they were
don't think
just a
so. The way they were
friendly.
talking about. I don't think so because the way they
interaction.
were talking, I don't think that those people are friends. I think it's still too painful for them to be friends. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe it was just like she got invited and she came. Because it seems like the family like her. So it
If
was
you're in
probably
family,
just one
won't
of
won't
those
you like
days,
her?
yeah.
If you're in
No,
family,
yeah.
if, girl, see,
Like,
if I was Clay's
yeah.
mommy, AD will be my new best friend. And every other day, Clay will be hearing about AD. I said, I bought, I'm like, oh, Clay, can you tell me take that scarf I bought to AD? Go and give it to her. Oh,
But what did you think about AD saying she went on a date with Matt
too
twice?
late to eat maths. I was
A
like,
couple
why?
dates.
AD, this is why
For
people
what
don't think.
reason?
This is why people think you don't love yourself.
Yeah, that's
Why?
why people don't take you seriously sometimes.
Yeah, like what the hell, man? Like, I mean, I still call you Queen AD, but like
That was unnecessary personally. There
very
was no
unnecessary
reason to
because the guy played in
go
your
on a
face.
date. Yeah.
He played after one person has. I mean, even though I can't say Clay played in her face because he was showing out, she just was the one that was choosing not to see. That was when I said that her love is not blind, her love is deaf. Just think that yeah, that was unnecessary. And if I kind of disappointed, I was like, come on.
Yeah. But
And
I'm
Matthew is
happy
a
for
chicken.
her, she's getting to, as they say, she's getting to the bag, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, but I hope
She
that she's also in therapy. She needs it.
Yeah, she should continue, obviously. Yes, continue
Yeah.
doing that. I don't think she well, it's been a year, she can date.
No,
If
but
she's over it,
the way they were talking, I don't think those people are ready. The way they were talking, I don't think they are ready. They were
fair.
both very highly emotional. I don't think they're ready.
Yeah.
Matthew is a coward
Well,
for not showing up.
do you think he was invited?
He was invited. They said that they invited him, that he chose not to show.
Oh, makes sense.
Because if Trevor can come, me, I know that they will threaten all of them with
I
their
think
contract.
moving forward, they might put that in the contract that if you're invited to the reunion, you have to show up.
I'm not sure. But I think
Yeah,
that
or pay
because
a
of all
fine
the
or something.
lawsuits and stuff, I think they eased up. They've modified their contracts. Just thinking about the number of couples that split up, I think they've modified the contracts and it's not as um restrictive as it used to be. I mean, I heard on that TikTok that the person that they have to pay 50K if they don't make it to the altar. I don't believe that, but I'm sure that there is a penalty. I don't think it's 50K, and I'm sure that is a penalty that they will choose whether or not to enforce depending on the situation. Um, but yeah, I think that they're more lax this season because obviously on one other, I mean, I feel like Nico must have been choking throughout this reunion, especially at the end when Alexa said production was great, and then they asked Clay what he means of most, and he said the food. I'm sure that Nick was just like gagging, like
And then they end the reunion with food. But
yeah, nah,
Yalda said we did feed you.
yeah, yeah. They said they were going
It
to
was
show you people
it was like a running
a
joke
running
the
joke
whole
this
season.
season.
We
Yeah.
feed you people.
Yes, and I love it. I'm sure that Nick must just be gagging wherever it is like, oh, these people want to take away my argument. I say yes, because the argument is nonsense. Even Alexa, I sent you the video. You know that thing Alexa and Brennan did was an ad. It was very cringy. But at least they are securing their bag. They are making money, doing ads and stuff. So these are all
Mhm.
things that Nick, because like I was always wondering like why Nick and Danielle never did anything as a couple when they were together. They never did any like real promos. They only did the things where they went on festivals and stuff, but they never did like serious promos and stuff. I mean, look at Dipsy and Natalie. They have their podcast. Lauren had her podcast on Netflix, and Lauren and Cameron they did plenty things. Ayana has her own podcast. Um,
Yeah, and Brett and Tiffany do their own thing.
yeah,
Um,
Brett is a big
like
boy.
even Zach, like they all do Zach. They go to like Zach and Bliss on YouTube doing their own thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Um,
just starting YouTube channels,
yeah,
doing things. Like so, that's like
yeah,
I just never
doing their
understood why
own
Nick and
side
Daniel.
things. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe Nick and Daniel just they had so many issues for him to be thinking about
I agree. I think that's
side
why. Like
business.
we were, there's one couple that I was like, why did you
Why
guys
did you
get
get
married? It
married? It was
was
them.
them.
It
Because
was
I
them.
was screaming like, no, y'all should not get married. It was unnecessary.
But anyways, because funny enough, it was one fight, but then this just was Jimmy and Kelsey. This one I was really screaming. I was like, you people should not do this because
I didn't even think
disaster.
they were going to get married.
I didn't think it was married either, but I thought that they'll get to the altar. But Jimmy
I didn't even.
pulled the
Nah, man.
Jimmy.
Because I kept on looking at him like, dude, what she said, don't
It was
tell me you
terrible.
walked. No, it's unnecessary.
Yeah, so that's the
No,
thing. That's why, because he didn't say no at that moment. I thought, okay, he's gonna make it to the altar and then be like
which
that,
was I was like,
be
"Hi,
like Zainab
how are
and
you still
you
here?" But
just
hey,
shred.
in the next episode, yeah. But yeah, and
Yeah,
they breaking up just before the altar showed everybody, look, can do the wedding thing. Even Marshall and Jackie, is it Jacqueline,
yeah.
too, like we're at that stage too, so
Yeah, the
very
other stage.
possible.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
So you
but
can break up now. That's why, like
let's
that
go to
girl
the.
Aliyah. That's why Aliyah annoys me till tomorrow, because she makes it seem like, oh, so they
She made it
handcuffed
seem
her,
like I said. She made it seem like everything was happening to
happening
her,
to her.
and
Yeah,
that she had no actions, no choices, no nothing
yeah.
in the
She was such a damsel
situation.
in distress. I was
Yeah,
like,
and it was just like stop.
give us a
Because
break.
let's be real, the person that you picked to, I'm sorry, no. Let's even remove like all the extra things that were happening. It's still a no. Like
Say hell no, and you dodged
stop.
an intercontinental ballistic missile. I
Yeah.
hope
So
that
yeah.
okay, that is true. That's his name. I was joined there. Those people too. That one too is in that group. Uche is also in that group. The other
Oh,
of the people that time forgot. Anyways, Amy and Johnny is all in love. They're pregnant. They still haven't fought, which I feel like is mostly
so
on Johnny.
cute.
They are very cute.
So cute.
I feel like Johnny is not just in love, like obsessed with Amy.
A finished
So
man, as we said.
he's a finished man. He's finished. And then so the birth control thing. Obviously, I wasn't expecting them to tell us, oh, we're using,
But she says she's
that's
not.
TMI. That I mean, obviously, but they are. I mean, she said that they figured it out. So clearly, they are definitely on something.
Or
Whether it's
doing
condom or
something.
not, we don't know. They are definitely, yeah.
But
So
happy
we
for
don't know.
them.
Yeah, happy
Love the
for them.
picture of them in Paris. It's a lovely picture.
Yeah, I love the
Love that
family
picture.
joining. I love
That's a
the
unit. That's a
relationship.
family unit.
Yeah, yeah, I love that so much.
Mm.
And this point time, I wish it was all done in the same city so that they can go and just mingle with Zach and Bliss and just merge into the
Mhm.
orb of Zach and Bliss, Brett and Tiffany
This is
and
why
Chelsea and
Netflix
Kwame.
needs to have their own Bravo
What?
card.
Okay,
The
I
way
thought you were going
Bravo
to say
has
their own
a
community
yeah,
or
so they
something.
should no, they need to do their Netflix
Netflix con.
convention too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They
for their
should. They
reality
should.
TV
They
shows,
should.
and
They should.
obviously most people show up for Love Is Blind.
Yeah, definitely.
They need to do it.
They should.
Like it's like money you're leaving on the table.
Yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah,
it definitely.
yeah, for
Yeah, let's
sure.
go.
Okay.
You have
Chelsea and Jimmy
yeah, and also let's just put three of them together.
and Jessica.
Chelsea,
Yeah, Chelsea
Jimmy,
and
and
Jimmy and
Jessica.
Jessica. Yeah, so Jimmy was looking very pained. So it's almost like because Chelsea said that thing on TV, it's almost like his relationship with that person is
Yeah. I
either
think if
no
there's
more.
something you could take back, it would be that.
Yes, because I feel like maybe they are no longer friends, or the friendship is very, very strained now.
Or it affected the friends' relationship. Because I think that's where he was trying to hit that.
Well, we don't
Yeah.
know that because like I mean, production did a good job of never saying who the person was. So I
Yeah, but
don't
in
know
their
that.
friend circle, they know. And then
Eh,
if anybody was speculating, you know, we
no,
all
obviously
know
it's not
who
hard. It's
we're
not hard
thinking
because
of.
Miss
You
and Miss
know,
Miss Miss. I
you
know
know.
who told you to say you know. Now look at your life and
So
it's your fault.
everybody knows who
Yeah, of
they're
course,
thinking of.
it's your fault.
Nobody's
It's our
thinking of the
fault.
other person.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
So
Well, people
sad,
that say that she
sad,
knows.
sad.
Yes, so I mean, but I mean, my hope would have been that at the time it happened, he would have talked to her to let her know that it may come out and everything. Because if he decided to do that guy thing of just like I'm going to avoid it until it happens and I have to do, because when he was was talking with fresh pain. That's why I'm
Mm,
like maybe he didn't say anything and then she watched it and then she saw it and then she was like, what the
mm,
heck, what the f, man,
yeah.
and they went off. So I was like, oof. Then that's when obviously we get into Jessica, and so obviously, Jimmy said he can't get over that. Which now, so I guess in some ways he has forgiven Chelsea, even though we don't know when that outing that they had was the one that we see them
Yeah,
at a beachside
but
or
we know
something.
that they just tried today for a couple of days
Oh, please,
and it
yes,
didn't
let's talk
work out.
about that, please. That they did it for 4 days after they broke up, and then Jimmy told Chelsea that he's not ready for a relationship. Excuse me, sir, you came on a show where you're supposed to get married, and now you're
Yeah,
saying that you're not
but
ready for a
see the thing
relationship.
that guys say is they never qualify what they say. He's not ready for a relationship
With you.
with her. It's
Good.
not that he's not ready for it. He's that the relationship he wants is not with you.
He's with
Because
AD.
it's thank you. The next thing we see is, oh yeah, Jimmy's like, oh yeah, he's interested in
I'm
dating
open to
AD.
dating AD. Please get out.
I'm
And
like,
AD, no. I don't approve. We, your aunties, do not
he's
approve. I mean,
like,
what are your
I don't know
aunties?
who I was telling. I said Jimmy's never dating a girl that doesn't have some, how do
Yeah,
you say, cakes?
it was me that said that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's
it's
like it's
never
all
just
cakes or
it's
nothing.
stacked. If she's not stacked,
Yeah.
AD
Mm-mm.
has
It's
changed
never
Jimmy's life.
happening. Yeah, it's never happening again.
AD has changed Jimmy's life. For Jimmy
Yeah.
was like, oh, I did not know that I could want this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
So he's like,
exists.
yeah, no. No. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
never happening again. But
Yeah,
yeah.
right. Yeah. So, and then
Anyway,
I like
yeah.
that Jess apologized to Chelsea about the
Yeah.
conversation again, and
Yeah.
that they are so close that her daughter calls Chelsea Aunt Chelsea. I
Which
found
is
that
so sweet. Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
Like that's making it seem like, oh, women are always rivaling other women, and it's just not true.
It's not the case, and I'm
It's
happy
not
for
the
that.
case. Yeah, and
Yeah.
even indeed,
Yeah. And even
this
Laura also apologizing about the whole being deep
yeah,
situation,
being dating
which
to
was
AD, yeah.
amazing, and we all moved on.
And then Mr.
Then,
Stupid,
oh God, I'm like,
ugly.
dude, let me talk like Clay. Are you are or are you are? Cause like,
Like,
what the
is you
hell?
stupid or are you
I love
like,
how when he said it, everybody just went, and then just we just moved on.
moved on?
Like,
Yeah,
dude, you
because like
look stupid. What the hell? Laura has apologized. We've moved on, and you bring this back. Why? Is there something wrong with you? Clearly, probably.
there's definitely something
Yeah,
wrong with him. Definitely something wrong with him.
yeah. But let's just go straight to Brittany, and we'll close out Brittany and Kenny, and then we'll talk about the other people.
Yeah.
That
Really and Kenny, this
yeah,
was they are now close friends. I don't understand that
BFFs.
relationship till tomorrow. I'm happy. See, if Britney is happy, then I'm happy. But I just would like for her to not be acting like she's in the sunken place.
We'll leave it. We'll leave it for the future because, like, usually people will be they ride or die, and then something will make them stop riding or dying.
Please, I
So,
want her to. And please, I know that she likes to be Miss Private. I hope like
hmm
that. Whatever makes her stop writing or dying, will also make her open her mouth and do a TikTok series.
yeah,
Please expose him. Expose him.
yeah, a 50-part TikTok series.
Yeah, well, we don't need 50, we just need 5 parts. We
Yeah,
just need 6 parts, 10 minutes each,
yeah,
1 hour. We're good. Expose him. But yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I don't dislike Kenneth. I just liked how the ended, and I definitely feel like it was the race thing. The conversation with
hmm
AD just kind of triggered and messed with his head. And
hmm
I would say I don't blame AD. It was a simple, innocent question, and it was a good
hmm
question, and it just snowballed into whatever it was. So that was kind of like
Yeah,
Colin and
but yeah,
Mars. I was like, oh, they're
nice.
still
Happy to see them,
together. Yeah, I was
and
like,
they
good to
moved
see
in
you again.
together.
Yeah,
Very
they have moved
nice.
together. Yeah, and they bought a house and everything, which is
I feel
cool.
like a lot of people forget a lot of other couples, and they
Yeah,
always
it's
do
nice
this.
to see
Oh,
them.
love is blind was only created for. I hate when I see people say that online.
I hate when I see
Like,
that thing. I saw it today again. I'm
people
like,
are
you guys
having
need to
children,
stop.
people are buying houses, people are doing things. Stop.
Yeah.
Like,
I
actually
was
stop.
impressed by Vanessa's ability to not bring Alexa on and be like, oh my god, look at the baby.
Oh, because she probably already did that
They
backstage.
wonder after they wonder that
No,
don't
no, they've
check.
already like done that like days ago. Probably like seen each
No, of
other.
course, no, of course, no,
They
of course, you
they're
can do
probably
it.
all friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably all have the WhatsApp group where they all chat.
which is cool. Oh no, that's
Yeah,
cool, that's cool. So,
like
Alexa and
Brennan.
Brennan,
It's one thing I noticed when they were talking was that their dynamic. It's I like their dynamic. Like sometimes Brennan can go be heading somewhere and he's getting a little bit boring. And Alexa just cracks a joke and brings us right back and it's
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah,
I get it. That's their dynamic. And it
yeah,
works. Like
it
it for
works,
them.
it works.
Yeah.
I like it for them. I like that she told us the story because I actually thought because the videos I saw on her Instagram was of her injecting herself. So I like that she now said, "Oh, actually, no, it's not IVF. Or this one came
Yeah, because
naturally."
they
And I was like,
tried.
"Yeah,
Yeah. And they
they
were
were
going to
about to.
try again or something and then
Yeah, and
it
then it happened.
happened.
See, never
Nice.
stop practicing, kids. Never stop practicing."
practicing the right way. Because someone corrected and said, when you say never stop practicing, you can be practicing the wrong way of,
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean,
be stuck in the
do your
right way. You
research.
never,
If you do,
never stop practicing the right way. Anything in life that you're doing,
yeah, do
please.
it the right way. Yes, and
Yes,
please,
please.
if you are not sure of the right way, do research.
Yeah.
Google has plenty answers. God bless
Hmm.
Google.
In
You know,
anything. Yeah.
we're not the ones to teach you, but Google would instructs you on the right
Yeah.
path to go. One final thing before I just give our final thoughts was Jessica
Hmm.
being announced to be on. So they announced Jessica, Micah, and Izzy are going to be on Perfect Match.
Hmm.
I'm confused. I mean, obviously, I know that things can happen because Izzy was dating somebody,
Hmm.
so it's like I
But it's
guess
already recorded.
he became single again. And I but no, like by the end of the season, he was dating somebody. Like during
Yeah,
their own reunion,
that
not
was just
somebody.
a short, yeah. Because during their reunion, like after shortly after their reunion to before this is when this perfect match was recorded. G gets because they would have recorded it after their show was over.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
past 1 year is when the past 1 year that we didn't get to see or whatever the time difference is to get to the reunion
Yeah,
is
but
when
I'm still
perfect
confused as
match.
to why Marshall, because Marshall has been dating this babe since. So I don't know.
Is he on it?
I don't know, but he's also in the pictures, the weird pictures
I
with
think that is
Micah.
for something else.
I hope so.
I think it's for something else.
I hope
I
so.
think.
I hope
I
so.
think they're just hinting at the fact that they're going to use more of their people for Love
They
Is
should.
Blind.
They should.
I
They
think
should.
that's what they're hinting at,
They
yeah.
should.
And we
Poor
already know that
Irina
they're already recording or wrapping up
for
another
another
one already,
season.
so we know that.
Wow,
So just
wow, wow, wow.
keep them
Eager.
coming. We're not
Keep,
tired.
yes, do 2022. I mean, Married at First Sight is on is the same company that does Married at First Sight. Married at First Sight is
You
on
know
their
what's funny?
17th season.
And it's like so also so different at the same time. It's weird, eh? Same company, but it has different. But
Yay.
I think
Different
because Love Is
vibes.
Blind gets to it quick and we move. Married at First Sight, I can't keep up with it. It's
No,
too
you need to
long.
keep up. No, no,
I
no,
can't.
sister.
No.
Sister girl.
Mm-mm, no,
Oh,
I'm
Married
done.
at First
Married. I
Sight
can't do it.
is
If they find a way
so
to shorten
good.
it, maybe, or if they have better couples, maybe. But
That's
I
why it's
can't.
so good.
Let me
Because
tell you
the
why I
train
can't
wreck.
watch it in good conscience. I cannot no longer watch
The
Married at First
train
Sight because it's
wreck.
like why I'm watching people ruin their lives.
Yes,
Why?
yes,
No, I
yes.
can't.
And as somebody that
Yeah.
is pro marriage, that breaks my heart. But you can clearly see where the experts, and I have to put quotes because I'm like, I don't know what kind of expert this one, their expertise is no expertise. Can clearly see where they go wrong. For example, you're pairing an atheist or an whatever, I think she's atheist or agnostic
They need to
with a
change the
Christian.
name of the show
Why are you doing
or
that?
have a new dating show.
No, they should just revamp the experts and get experts that are serious. These experts are not serious. I'm sorry, you're a pastor and
Man.
you're saying that. No, you're
If
a
if
pastor
a
and you're
gun to
saying
your
that.
head, what
Eh,
show will you audition to? Married at First Sight or Love Is Blind?
Love is blind. Married at
Of
first sight,
course,
cool.
because you're not marrying someone
Of course.
initially. You're
The,
getting to know someone
the
first.
boy married at first sight.
I think there was a show that they did where they wanted the parents to help pick
Yeah,
the
yeah,
person
yeah,
that
yeah.
yeah, there was also
I don't
that
want that
that
show.
show,
I
yeah.
can't be on that show. I'm sorry. I can't
Yeah.
be on that show. What my parents think is nice for me and what I think is not the same thing. So they I mean
Exactly.
is
But
hit or miss. We don't I don't
do
wanna find
you know
out.
now that we're heading to spring and summer, what shows do you want to see come back? Like there's Indian
India
matchmaking,
matchmaking. Even though I'm
there's
kind of
Jewish
tired of it, I'm kind of over India matchmaking. I don't
over
think I
it,
finished the
yeah.
last season.
What do you want to see? What like new
I'm
shows do
waiting
you
for
want
it
to
too hot to
see?
handle because too hot to handle. You think that there's no way, and they
And
do
they do
it
it over and
every.
over
They've
and over
they've
and over.
hacked that show like
Is
to
it
the
because some
T.
people are just desperate to be on reality TV?
No, so
Probably.
like the way they do it, like they trick, and like people are so
It's easy
like
to trick
they
people, is
want
what I'm trying to
it's
say.
easy to
Yeah?
trick people, right? They want to just be like, oh my god, I'm here to have fun, here to have all the sex, and they're like, no, you're on a celibacy camp, and I love it. I said good, and then obviously I feel like they always give them the option to leave, and funny enough, they never leave. I'm like, oh,
Because they want to be
you
famous.
need it. Well, the only person that's really been called famous is Francesca, and she's famous for the wrong reasons. So I mean, well, there's also Harry, which is the person that just stated that I was like, I do not approve of this. There's Izzy, who I really liked, which was a perfect match too. And then there's that silly guy. Oh, there's the black girl, Melissa, who's so famous. She
The
did.
girl that I liked Jawara, But I
Yeah,
never
that
finished
were
one
here.
season.
I
Kind
finished that
of.
season, but the person that she was liking and everything was going well with them. Obviously, they went their separate ways. That's my only issue with them, is that it can't create lasting relationships because
Hmm.
they bring them from around the world, and distance definitely plays a part in causing friction,
Yeah.
cracks
You
within
know,
relationships.
we keep saying this, but we should build our own favorite reality, like what we would want for a dating reality show. And I still stand by. Please bring everybody at the same time. That
Yes,
newness factor always affects things,
yes,
always.
everybody
But
at the
I
same
want to
time.
see a
No
dating show where
eliminations.
everybody is there at the same time. They start at the
Yeah,
same time,
and they
and there is
finish together.
no we're eliminating or sending
Yeah, no
anyone home.
elimination.
At least for the first like maybe 3 weeks.
Nope, no
At
elimination.
least.
No elimination
Yeah.
until the end. Like how Love Island eliminates at the very end. Like I'll give you 6 good weeks. Try to make connections. If by the end of
Yeah.
these 6 weeks, then you can now start dropping off. You can start being like, oh, you've not made connection, get out. You've not made connection, get out. But
Yeah.
like
But like stop
six
making it like a
weeks, just
competition show
yes,
where
there'll
people
be no
yeah.
prize money, nothing. There'll be no
If
money
you
involved. There'll be
yeah,
no
if you really,
nothing.
really, really want to get people to like
Yeah,
actually, yeah.
yeah.
But hey,
And
we're
also,
not show
I
producers.
wouldn't do it. Well, hey, who knows? We don't know what tomorrow can bring. I wouldn't do it in the beach. You know, they like to do it in the beach. Everybody's always half naked. No, no, no. We're going to do this in the suburbs. Okay, sorry, not suburbs. In the city, in the city, in the apartment buildings. You're going to go to work. You're going to come back. That's you're
Yeah.
gonna you're like is in normal
And
life.
then you can add
Let's see
like
the natural.
some couple therapy, some
Yeah,
exciting like dates, some exciting
yeah. You have
activity.
some.
You
Yeah, you
can still
have
do the
this and
game
stuff.
style stuff where people play games to
You win
do private things.
advantages like where you
Yeah,
win
yeah,
dates,
yeah.
opportunity to
And
giving
getting to
dates
know
and
each
stuff.
other and all that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. All those things can still be there.
Yeah.
But
But
yes,
yeah.
that was my perfect dating
I guess
show.
that's my final thoughts. Awesome season, awesome reunion. Looking forward to season 7. Don't let us down because Love is Blind sometimes has this thing where
Yeah, it's
they
go up and
fall
then to
off.
come back down.
Yeah,
Yes, because
please.
season 4 was
And
good. Then season 5 was
yeah. So no, 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 no. Don't do that to
stupid.
us, please.
It was
Let
caca.
season 7 be good. Okay, guys.
Yes, the conversations we had was so much fun about love is
Yeah.
like, the conversation that they brought up was so much fun. We get to learn a lot about relationships every single time. We
Hmm.
get to learn about just human interactions in general. So that's always
Hmm.
fun. Um
Yeah.
and I hope that women are learning not in a antagonistic way, but like in a just learning like how to be around men, learning that it's not always you. Sometimes it's just men just be making their stupid decisions
Yeah.
and
It's
just
not you really like when AD was trying to personalize. Like it's
yes,
look.
no, yeah.
Guys don't have a reason. Like we were having a conversation about The Bachelor too. Like there's no
They
rhyme or
just
reason,
they just like imprint on you like an
and
animal.
that's that. Yeah,
And
that's
that's
it.
it. And
Yeah,
you can
don't
ask
feel
them,
bad.
why do you like me? And most guys cannot look at Johnny and
Yeah,
Amy. Look
yeah.
at Johnny
And
and
Amy
Amy.
can say why she likes, and Jenny is like
Johnny,
everything.
yeah, just everything. I just
Yeah,
because once he saw her, I was
and he
like, oh,
likes her. He
he
loves her. And he truly loves everything. He
yeah, he
really
loves
does.
everything.
Yeah.
That's
So
so
yeah,
that's what you're just looking for. Just that guy that just sees you as it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Don't
eh,
personalize it. Like that's where you get into the trap of turning into what's her name? Was you see Sarah Ann, where you want to be chosen or picked. That's where you get into that problem when you are thinking that it's something I can do, it's something that I should be doing so that he can choose me or pick me. Look, sometimes it's really nothing. It really is. The guy just likes you and he likes you. It is what it is. Look at
yeah,
Jimmy. And then you after the like, then you guys can actually start doing the work to like make it work like Amy and Johnny.
yeah, for
Just
sure.
it is what it is.
Yeah. I'm sorry, just to bring it full circle because as you mentioned Iran, and I just remember that those people are not serious because they were claiming that they've been together for 1 year, but then we find out that they've been on and off, and then their solution is to move in together. I'm like, where have I seen this
And
before?
then they said they are fighting. I'm like, why? Who asked you? Did I ask? Did we
I'm
ask?
like,
Why are you fighting for this
yeah,
relationship?
then
Like,
they're
are we
just
supposed to feel sorry? Like yeah, you're fighting? Why? But hey,
maybe in the fight session, the fight
be
something.
together. It's better for you guys to be together
Yes,
actually. So
self eliminate from dating pool, please and thank you. Okay.
yes, enjoy yourselves.
Yeah. Because I just don't like the two of them don't take accountability for their actions, and
Yeah, that's
I
the
don't
problem.
respect
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I don't respect that at all. Like,
yeah.
because
But
they could have come with
anyways,
humility, but they came like, oh no, I'm going to fight everybody, and I'm like, and then you guys, your clothes don't match, because yes, as a couple, you're supposed to
I
be
mean, there was
matching
Pink.
these loud shares that I was
He was
again, his
trying. He was trying to
Miami
do the
Vice suit.
Hawaii Five or
No,
like
it's Miami
like
Vice suit.
or
I know.
Miami thing. Like nah,
I
it
know what I was
wasn't
trying to
happening.
do, but that shit was not it. That was a
Like
very
some Magnum
loud,
PI stuff. Yeah, it wasn't
ugly
happening.
shit.
It didn't work.
Um,
But hey,
I guess that's how man I should stick beside him and
maybe Jeremy will get some endorsements for like Hawaiian shirts or something.
whatever. If she likes it, they should just go into the good nights. Go gently, not even gently. Go very violently into the good
Walk
nights.
into the lights, children.
Don't
No,
walk,
no, no.
run, sprint into the. I don't want to hear
Enjoy
from people again.
yourselves.
I don't want like that's how Jacqueline came to tell us that they broke up. Oh, she loved that man. I don't want to hear it. Okay.
No, we don't.
I don't want to hear it. You guys better get married and have children. Actually, you don't have children because maybe you guys are toxic, so
No,
maybe
no,
not.
no.
But
It's okay. Hopefully they change. Enjoy yourselves.
they've not changed. It's been
Enjoy
a year.
yourselves. Enjoy yourselves.
They've not changed. It's been a year.
Yeah. But
I
hey,
don't know.
this has been Love is Blind season 6, right? It's been fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Share to
Yeah.
people. Give us
Keep
your
putting in the
thoughts in the
comment section,
comments.
like, what do you want us to review next? We're
Please,
thinking
yeah,
of reviewing Perfect Match for sure.
yes, we love love. Please don't come and telling us to review anything that isn't to violence and angst and nonsense. That I
But
love
let us know
love.
in the comments. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Let's talk about